Good morning, everybody. How are you? Welcome. I think the camera slipped a little bit. Hopefully that's going to stay. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. Welcome. Thank you for joining. To be honest, I don't have a lot to talk about today. I got a couple of things I wanted to mention. So that's it. So it might be a kind of a short episode, but I certainly wanted to come on, say hello, see how you guys were doing, and do our morning chat. So thank you again for joining. Like I said, not a whole lot to talk about today, but I do want to talk about something that's kind of a big deal going on, at least in my house right now, and that's birthdays and what your birthday traditions are. If you have any birthday traditions, what are they? What do you do? So the reason I'm bringing this up is because we actually have three birthdays in 3 days. And so yesterday was my daughter's birthday. She turned 9. Today is my wife's birthday. I won't put out there how old she is. And tomorrow is my son's 12th birthday. So a lot going on. It's a crazy month, December, for us, because like I said, we got the 3 birthdays, and of course Christmas coming up in a few weeks, so it's a little chaotic, but it's a lot of fun. So I wanted to bring up this idea of traditions. I know now we're talking a lot about Christmas traditions and what we do for Christmas and the days leading up to it, or the holiday, whatever you celebrate. But because obviously, like I said, we got 3 birthdays in 3 days, I want to talk about birthday traditions. So one of the things that we do is whoever's birthday it is gets to pick what they want for dinner that night. So last night, like I said, is my daughter's birthday, so she decided that she wanted macaroni and cheese and corn dogs. So that's what we had for dinner: macaroni and cheese and corn dogs, which is it's not a bad combo. It was actually pretty good. So yeah, not bad at all. And then this morning, my wife got the day off from work, and so I said to her, "What do you want for dinner?" And without missing a beat, she said chicken marsala, which I'm excited for because it's one of my favorite meals, not only to eat but also to make. So I was like, perfect. But I mean, she said it without missing a beat. So she's been thinking about it. Definitely been thinking about it. And I just realized that I did not share this out. So I'm getting used to this whole idea of this being on my business page. So I want to share this out to my personal page to kind of pull some people and maybe get some viewers and whatever. So give me a moment. Let me kind of figure out what I'm doing with all this, because this is all kind of new to me. So it says share to a page. Let's see how I can do this. I gotta play with this. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. As me. There we go. Share now. Public. I think that will do it. Alright, perfect. So I'm tweaking, I'm figuring this out. So yeah, so I am I'm gonna be making some chicken marsala tonight. Like I said, it's one of my favorite meals to make, so I'm excited for that. I actually enjoy cooking. It's one of the few creative things that I can do and can do pretty well. So that's really exciting for me. Like I said, I enjoy cooking. I enjoy taking the time and creating something. I'm not very creative. I can't play music. I can't sing. Can't draw. Can't do anything like that. So for me, cooking is my creative outlet. It allows me to play around with things. It allows me to kind of find my own style of making it, and so yeah, so that's my creative right there. So, excuse me. So I'm excited for it. So yeah, so that was and then obviously tomorrow's my son's birthday, so who knows what he's going to be coming up with, but we shall see. And of course, the other challenge is we got karate tomorrow night, so I don't I don't know who's going to be making it. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll figure it out. We always do. We'll figure it out. So that's kind of our birthday tradition. So if you're watching on the replay, let me know what your birthday traditions are. I'd love to hear it. If you do something, different or funky or whatever it is. We used to, because my father is English, they had this long-standing tradition that they would try to put butter on your nose. And so as a kid, we were always on the watch out because we knew it was coming when it was our birthday. We'd put butter on our nose. We've gotten away from that. We haven't done that in a number of years, but yeah, we used to do that as well. So that was another thing we used to do. So again, let me know what your birthday traditions are, if you have any. And then the other thing I just wanted to mention is our crazy morning this morning. So usually we have our mornings are usually always crazy. Getting 4 kids out of the house, getting them off to school, getting me situated with work. Usually my wife's heading out to work, so it's a lot going on in the mornings. And if you guys have kids, some days are good, some days are a little more crazy. This is one of our more crazy days, just with everything going on. And then I get a call, actually a text message from my son that he left his backpack at his friend's house next door. So fortunately, as I mentioned, my wife's birthday, she was off from work today, so I was able to get over there, knock on the door, get his backpack, drive it to the high school, and then come home. And my wife was able to get my daughter up and get her situated. Otherwise, he would have been waiting probably till 9 o'clock or so, to allow me to get her ready, drop her off at school, and then get to the high school. But it's, I'm not used to driving that early in the morning because I'm usually home with my daughter getting her ready. That's our normal routine. So I'm not usually out in the morning. So I forget how crazy it is at 7:15 in the morning. Just the school buses and everybody getting to where they are, and the way I go, I drive over the highway, and so the highway was just absolutely packed. It was crazy. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful that most days I don't have to be on the road dealing with that madness early in the morning. At 7 o'clock, 7:15, 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I'm okay with the traffic. I don't try to stress as much, but sitting in traffic is not a way I want to spend my day or my morning. It's just, for me, it's wasted time. And so I'm thankful that I don't have to do that every day. So it was a nice reminder for me to be, something else to be thankful for, that I don't have to deal with that. And that's one of the things that's I've always enjoyed about what I do, is it gives me a little bit of flexibility, and that most days, I can do that. I can get my daughter off to school and then work from home or go into the office, because by the time I go into the office, even if I just drop her off and go, it's 9 o'clock or so, just before 9, before I get onto the highway. So it's usually not too bad. The traffic's usually a lot lighter at that point. So so that was my crazy morning. It wasn't super crazy, but it's the added things of getting kids out the door, and the chaos, and getting that message. It's like, oh boy, because it, round trip. I mean, it's 40-45 minutes for me by the time I leave the house, get to the high school, get back. It's a good 45 minutes, especially in the morning with all the traffic and the school buses and all of that. So it's just again, time that I gotta spend. I gotta drop his backpack off. He needs it for school. So you roll with this. One of the joys of parenting is dealing with that stuff, and it doesn't happen very often. So when it does happen, you roll with it, you deal with it, and you move on. So that's it. So other than that, I really don't have much. So thank you for those of you who are watching on the replay. I really appreciate it. Again, let me know what your birthday traditions are. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great day. Happy Tuesday. And I'll be back tomorrow for Mornings with Mark. Bye.